love reading for October 2021. This reading will be for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising Mars and Venus. And if you have a 5th house in Gemini, and if you have a 7th house in Gemini, because those two houses rule your partnerships. I hope all is being well with you, Gemini. Today we're going to be doing a past, present and future love reading. So some of the things that I have mentioned or that I will mention, unfortunately, may trigger some of you. Not necessarily, but it could trigger some of you. So just bear that in mind. Also, I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys had a successful month so far. And let's take a look at your love reading. So for the past, we have your card, which is the Magician. This is a major arcana also. Okay, so this is representing that in the past you were embodying the energies of the Magician. You are the Magician anyway. This is very mercurial energy. You have the confidence, you have the know-how, you know, you have the gift of the gab. Not to say you haven't got it now, Gemini, but this is the energy that you were exuding. You were in your power. Anything you wanted, you felt as though you could manifest a situation to your reality. So for instance, if you saw somebody that you were attracted to, you knew within yourself that you could encounter this person, or you will manifest a situation for it to happen, to be with an individual. I definitely feel there was a sense of you, for some of you, not for all of you, there was a lot of confidence in regards to who you can date. So this could be in regards to having the ability to pick and choose who you wanted to date. Some of you may have been in connections with others, and you may have encountered other connections with other people whilst you were in a specific connection. This includes, you know, not wanting to be in a serious partnership. I feel for some of you, you wanted to remain free-spirited. I definitely feel for some of you, someone did actually, you know, catch your eye, because we also have the Two of Cups coming up in the past position right here. And this is a clear indication that I feel for some of you, there may have been a situation of falling in love with another individual. So I'm picking up the energies that for some of you, you may have not wanted to get into anything serious, because I'm seeing at the bottom of my deck of my Rider-Waite tarot card, the Eight of Cups. So some of you may have walked away from a situation only to then go into a new situation and fall in love. Or for some of you, I definitely feel that you were in the energies of wanting to remain detached. You didn't want to be emotionally connected to anyone, and you may have encountered another individual. This could have been another Gemini for some of you, and this person may have water in their chart. And I feel as though you were not looking for anything serious. However, you felt connected, you felt drawn to this other individual. There may have been someone in the way. However, there may have been a choice that you had to make. And this choice could also include, do I remain single? And, you know, I'm hearing the word play in the field. Or do I commit to this person? I feel as though this person has the right attributes and qualities that I look for in another. But what if I'm making the wrong choice? For some of you, this person may have felt that way about you, but I feel strongly this is more your energy, Gemini. For some of you, you know, because I'm thinking about the Two of Cups, I'm looking at the Magician's hand and he's pointing downwardly, and one hand's pointed upwardly. So I feel that for some of you, you may have chosen to lead two double lives. And when I say lead two double lives, you may have chosen not to commit to anyone per se. However, there was an attraction to two people. On one hand, you felt attracted to one person because you felt a strong mental connection. You felt as though you and this individual were able to converse with each other. You were on the same vibrational frequency intellectually, is what I'm picking up. But there was something within you that made you feel, and I feel more so that this is spirit, and I feel more so that it was your intuition making you feel and know that this person hasn't got everything that I look for in a long-term partner. And the other person, you may have felt as though, you know, the connection was more heartfelt, the connection was more emotional, was more spiritual. You could understand each other, you were able to read each other's minds. There was a strong telepathic link here. You know, there was a energy that you may have shared with this person, even if you didn't encounter a relationship with this individual. There was a strong inner knowing that this person had the qualities and attributes that you would look for within a partner for the long term. But you may have felt quite stuck, and you are a person, Gemini, that could actually manifest anyone and anything you wanted. But with these two specific individuals, you couldn't quite decide who you wanted to be with. On one hand, when you spoke, I feel like you communicated a lot with the first person. This could be another Gemini. Second person could be a Cancerian, Leo cusp, or a Leo or a Cancer, or someone with strong Leo in their chart, maybe a Leo rising. But I definitely feel that you may have felt as though, I feel for some of you, you left it to the universe, you know, but you may have still entertained these two individuals because you couldn't quite make up your mind who you wanted. I'm also looking at the top half of your reading, and, you know, we have Gemini, we have Libra, and we have Aquarius. Now, some of you may have those signs in your chart, or you may have connected with these individuals. And I noticed that they're all, you know, air signs, and they all sextile each other. So this is a very eerie, and when I say eerie, I mean in a case of a very mercurial reading that we have. You know, there's something around communication. I know we are experiencing Mercury in retrograde, so communication is up in the air for a lot of us. So I definitely feel in that regard that there's something around communication with yourself and another person. There's also something around communication in regards to when you connected with this specific person. The communication may or may not have flowed effectively, is what I'm picking up. However, with the other individual, I feel that things flowed harmoniously because Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius or trine, I was about to say sextile, or trine each other, and trines are very harmonious, you know, trines get on. So this could include definitely yourself and two other people. I don't generally, you know, do third party situations in my readings. They don't generally come up, but this is in your past experience, right? And I feel that, you know, for some of you, I feel like you liked somebody in the past, but you fell in love with someone else. And this is whilst you were single. You couldn't quite make up your mind as to who you should be with. For some of you, this could have been someone else. You may have been interested in an individual. This is someone that may have been very popular. This is someone that you may have fell deeply in love with. I'm hearing for some of you, love at first sight. Not for all of you. But this is definitely a connection whereby it was divinely orchestrated, but maybe yourself or the other person didn't take the opportunity when it was presented to you. In the present, we have the Justice card. So, you know, for some of you, you may have went on to marry this individual, the Justice card, and there's something around things, excuse me, I'm hearing things not going to plan. So in the beginning, with this person, things may have started off very harmoniously. You know, again, there's an indication that the communication was very effective. So you and this person may have been on the phone all the time to each other. You may have met up with each other. You may have went on numerous dates. Some of you ended up choosing a person that you got on with more on a more mental level. You may have, I'm hearing sabotage, and you may have given up. And bearing in mind, Gemini, this could be vice versa. So please take what resonates. You may have chosen, or someone here had chosen the person that they got on with more mentally, because Geminis are communicators and they thrive off communication. And this other person, I feel they're a good communicator. You may have spoken about the arts, or, you know, music, or food was of huge interest within this connection. but you felt something was missing. I feel for some of you, you ticked all this person's boxes. However, you know, because we have the Two of Cups, and this is how this person viewed you, as though you were their wish fulfillment in the past. And I feel that for you, Gemini, you wasn't really thinking about what you wanted out of this actual connection, but you went with your head as opposed to going with your heart. Some of you may have married this individual, and we have the Justice card, which indicates that in the now, you could be going through some sort of legal issues regarding a divorce. Some of you could be separating from this individual. If you are separating from this person, this could be an Aquarius person, or this could be a Libra individual. But because we are in Libra season, to me, this is strong. And I'm hearing, yeah, some of you have Libra in your chart, or this could be a Libra person. I'm hearing for some of you, this situation may be going, you know, you're going, it's going through the courts. So you could be actually in the now going through a divorce, or, you know, some sort of separation with this person. You may have mentioned that you want a divorce, or it's actually happening in the now. And if it is happening in the now, then, you know, I'm being quite cautious with the way I'm expressing that, because even if you were the one that said you wanted the divorce, it can still be painful, you know, because breakups are never easy. So you could be going through a situation where you're sorting out assets, where you're sorting out who's going to get what, etc. Very stressful stuff, right? So I definitely feel for some of you, if you were conversing with the person before, that, you know, situation has come to an end, i.e. you may have broken up. For some of you, you know, if that is the case and you were the person that walked away or wanted to leave the situation, I feel as though this person is not having it, is what I'm hearing. They're not happy about it, because we have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is a very aggressive energy. This is somebody that is very direct. This is someone that could be quite abrupt without, you know, thinking about how another person feels. This is all about, I'm going to get my point across regardless if you like it or not. Even the horse on the card looks quite shook and scared of the man that you know, that's riding recklessly on top of him, you know. So it's a situation of this person may have bombarded you with phone calls demanding why you're not speaking to them, demanding demanding why you wanted this divorce in the first place. You know, there's definitely a clear indication here of you not wanting to participate with this individual anymore. And I feel like for some of you, there's been a realization with the Justice card. There's definitely been some sort of realization here. Some of you feel like you may have chosen the wrong person, is what I'm picking up. And I feel like if you feel that way, then I feel like in hindsight, it's easy to say, you know, nothing is an accident, or, you know, but when we're going through certain situations, especially if they're painful, that's not really easy to hear. Excuse me. I keep coughing, I got a dry throat. Sorry. But I feel as though this situation that you may have had with this person, it had to play out the way it was supposed to play out, Gemini, because in life we have to experience what we need to experience in order to then gain the lessons from our experiences, to learn from our experiences, to maybe not repeat certain experiences again, and to also help others who are going through similar experiences. And I feel that your encounter with this individual that you may have chosen was one that taught you a lesson of not going with your heart, not trusting your gut, not even getting in touch with your gut, because it was all mental. And you may look back on a situation with the other person and feel like you've wasted your time, but I'm getting a strong sense of I chose the wrong person. And this other individual, I feel, feels as though there is an injustice with you not wanting to be with them anymore. But the Justice card is very karmatic to me. So this is saying that the cycle with yourself and this person has completed. I know it's not the World card, but this is what I'm getting. the scales of karma and dharma are now balanced. You've learned the lessons that you were supposed to learn, and so did this person. You've fulfilled and completed a cycle with each other, and you've learned a lesson. Well, the card dropped out of my hand, so that could indicate that someone's still clinging on to a lesson that has not been learned. I feel like it could be this other individual, but it could also be yourself, Gemini. Please take what resonates. But the universe, I feel, is intervening in the now, or has intervened with this situation, because you may, someone wasn't fulfilling a purpose, someone wasn't fulfilling growth within a connection, is what I'm picking up. And the universe has intervened to try and, correct, because the justice card is all about fairness, it's all about balance. So if you felt that you've been wronged within a situation, then the universe is almost like the big brother, the big sister, or whoever you believe in, and they're going to put things straight, pushing you aside, and they're going to put things straight, and vice versa. But there is something around communication here with the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords represents Aquarius. Aquarius is all about the internet. As you guys know, we are experiencing Mercury in retrograde, so the internet is, anything to do with anything technical is, can have glitches, etc., and a bit of issues, some issues in that department. So this is saying that the universe is intervening in this situation, and I feel like either yourself or this person is not happy about the way things are going in the now. And if you want to end this connection, this person wants to rush in, or they could be trying to communicate with you to let you know that, I'm hearing you're making a mistake. How dare you leave me? This person doesn't want to let go of the connection. But you may feel as though you are set in your ways, because I'm focusing on the red here, and the red represents the root chakra. Root chakra is all about, being stable in one's foundations. You may feel quite stable now. In the past, you were more, I feel in the ego, or this person was more in the ego, not really centering themselves. And because there's an energy of someone gaining more confidence, though I feel that you had confidence in the past, but someone really being grounded now and really thinking things through. There's a sense of maturity here. This person may have like a Libra in a Mercury in Libra. So there's an energy of wanting to communicate some sort of truth. This is about bringing truth to light. And for some of you, this truth could be being brought to light in the now with the Knight of Swords cards right there. It could be being brought to light, some sort of abrupt truth. And I feel like this truth is coming from the universe, and it could be coming to you to let you know that maybe I made the wrong decision, maybe I made the wrong choice, and it's coming harsh and it's coming quickly with that energy right there, and it has to be faced. And this could be truth expressed to this other person, that it is really happening. You may have said to this person, look, I think we should part ways, or you may have tried to detach from this other person, and in the past they wouldn't leave it, they wouldn't let go of the connection, whereas now the universe is intervening, or your guides, or whoever you believe in, is taking the front seat and directing this situation to the place it's supposed to be going to. And this person is not letting go of it. This person is refusing to let go, is what I'm seeing right now. Now let's take a look at the outcome. What's going to happen in the future. So we got the Fool card. This speaks about you, detaching. The Fool card is all about starting off in a brand new cycle. And I feel for some of you that there's a cycle that either yourself or this person wants to keep repeating, although the dog is saying like, look, you need to look where you're going, or you're, because as you can see, the Fool card's going towards the Justice card. The Justice card is, you know, next to the Magician card. These are all three major situations that have occurred. You know, in the past, this person may have used their, you know, there's some sort of manipulation that occurred in this situation here in the past, and it has something to do with love, right? It could have been yourself, could have been this other person. And then we have the Justice card. This is the universe intervening now. The universe is like, nah, whatever happened before, you know, it cannot continue anymore. And then we have the Fool card, which represents that someone still wants to stay stuck in that energy, but it's like someone wants to go back to the way things used to be. Now it could be yourself, and I feel like you could have been dealing with someone that was very manipulative. You could have been dealing with someone that was very manipulative, and they knew deep down that there was definitely an attraction there, but they may have had the upper hand in the relationship, and they knew deep down that they were I'm hearing stunting your growth. They knew deep down that, you know, them being with you would not, I'm hearing manifest a situation to anything other than what it was. So this person knew that either there was no future, that they would, it's almost like this person knew that by them being with you would block you, would stop you from your growth, and they wanted you to stay stagnated. They wanted you to, you know, there's something about not evolving. There's something about staying stuck. There's something about knowing that by being in a situation with this person, it would not allow them to expand. So for instance, this person may have not wanted to have children. This person may have wanted to be in a situation whereby they go and come as they please. They still lead a single life. And when I say a single life, I don't mean anything regarding anyone else. I mean just doing things on their terms. Whereas when you're in a relationship, you need to express to your person about future plans, etc. That's why it's called partnership. That's why when you're in a relationship, you're a team. It's not about I and you, it's about we, you know. And this person has that energy of just thinking about themselves, knowingly that you wanted after a while to be in something whereby it's all about sharing. Now that's what I feel for some of you. You may have chosen a person. I'm speaking to 3 different groups of you. You may have chosen somebody in the past and realized that this person didn't fulfill something else that you felt was missing in your life. And I'm not saying we have to be with people for them to heal us, but I feel more so of a case of maybe looking back in hindsight, it was just more of a friendship, or this person should have been an acquaintance. Whereas the person that you may have really been in love with, you let them slip away. And you may have chosen someone due to, you know, I feel like this person may have had the gift of the gab, and they, you know, may have bigged themselves up like they've got this lavish lifestyle, or they can take you to places that you've always dreamed of going. It may have been more on a material sense, but you're only seeing that now as you're looking back in hindsight. Whereas the other person may not have had much, but they had a lot in regards to spiritual wisdom. They were more richer in wisdom and knowledge and morals, but you may have chosen someone else over that. And I feel this could also be in regards to the way someone looks. You may have been drawn to a specific person, or this could be vice versa, guys. This person may have been drawn to the fact that, you know, you were someone that they may have thought, okay, this person is my friend. And they may have chosen someone that they felt was more, you know, this person may be quite vain, or, you know, into fashion. Nothing wrong with being into fashion, but this person is very vain. They're quite shallow. In the past, they may have been quite shallow, and they may have been drawn to people who vibrated off that same frequency, who, you know, but now looking in hindsight, there's been a maturity. There's been some sort of growth, and now they're looking at it and thinking, this is the type of person I wanted all along. And now they may have ended the connection that they were with, etc. Or there's an indication here that definitely somebody doesn't want to let go of this connection. Definitely, the more the person doesn't want to let go, the more they try and run back to a situation that the universe has, closed out for a reason, the more they're going to be met with, manipulation, the more they're going to be met with, feeling as though they're not grounded. So I feel like the universe has given either yourself or this person the opportunity to free oneself in order to embrace the new with the Fool card. I went around the park with that, didn't I, guys? But I know you guys get what I mean. The Fool card is all about new opportunities, but someone wants to run back in. And so I'm saying, for some of you, if you've ended it, this person is not letting this go lightly. This is the type of person that may appear as though they don't care, but this is the type of person that will stalk your social media. This is the type of person that will create an argument with you. This is the type of person that will, they're not going to let this go lightly, because we have the Empress card here, another major arcana. You want to grow something elsewhere, and I feel for some of you, this person or this situation may not end until North Node goes into Taurus, because we're in the North Node in Gemini at the moment, your sign. So you had the spotlight, you still have the spotlight, you had it for 18 months. And when North Node goes into Taurus, I feel that's when there's going to be a shift. It's what I'm picking up. I feel as though there's an energy of growth wanting to be taking place elsewhere from this connection. And this, I feel, connection may have been restricting your growth and this other person's growth for some of you. I feel that you may want to actually choose to, even the family categories, I feel like some of you may want to choose to actually, some of you may want to leave. But there's, some of you may want to decide to grow a situation elsewhere with the Empress card. Some of you may try to go back to, is what I'm picking up. Or this individual may want to come back to you and grow something new with you. Because Taurus energy speaks about, it definitely speaks about, I feel for some of you, if you let someone go, then this person is growing. This person could have a child, or this person may have moved on elsewhere. For some of you, you may have ended a situation in order to get back the person that you love, or this person may have ended a situation that, didn't work out. And not to say they ended it because of you, but during this time of healing and thinking and going within, even though I haven't got the Hermit card, this person is realizing their mistakes. They're realizing that they may have chosen materialism over true and real authentic love, but because they were not in touch with themselves, they didn't acknowledge those emotions and feelings whenever they encountered someone like you. But now they're realizing the true essence and meaning of love, because they didn't feel fulfilled before. But it's too late for this individual, because there's the energy of you moving forward and moving on. Some of you could be in a new relationship in the now. This could be an ex-person. Some of you could be in a new relationship in the now, and you could be planting your seeds elsewhere. This is in regards to your career. Definitely some of you could be pregnant with a child, or some of you could be thinking about settling down and having a child. This is definitely a new cycle. I definitely feel there's a sense of someone still wanting to create, someone still wanting to try and lure another person in and, show the person what they have. And if this person's done that in the past, it's not going to work anymore. It's not going to work, because this is about, you having your own. Maybe in the past you may have felt that you had to stay in a situation because you didn't have. but now you have your own. So there's not much, and that's why I mentioned about the justice card. Like, there was lessons to be learned within this connection, and either yourself or this other person has now come to the realization of learning those lessons, but someone's still going to want to hold on, not knowing that the cycle has now closed. And doesn't mean that it's closed permanently. It could simply mean that that specific lesson during that specific time, because we go through many cycles in friendships, etc. It teaches us things, and we have to acknowledge the lesson and move forward and evolve from that and not repeat it. That's why it's called a lesson. Did you pass the test or not? And I feel like someone here is refusing to even take the test. They don't even want to acknowledge the test, let alone take it. Whereas the other person has seen it, the test, passed the test, and is ready to move on, and someone is still clinging on to the old, is what I'm picking up right here. Now let's take a quick look at how does your person feel about you, Gemini. How does your person feel about you? So we have the Queen of Wands. This is Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo. So your person, I feel, your person, you may have Leo in your chart, or your person could be a Leo. Your person feels as though, you know, you are abundant, you are creative, you are, and this could be the thing for some of you. No, I'm really picking up something about someone walking away, and it could mean that you may have chosen someone. I'm getting a lot of message. You may have chosen another situation over, I'm hearing the one that got away for some of you. Or someone could be thinking that way about you. You know, you may have chosen someone else over this person, or this person may have chosen someone else, and now they're seeing you as, you know, the Queen of Wands. You know, you could have Leo in your chart. They're feeling like you are their ideal. You are the person that they should have chosen all along. Or your person may know that you may feel this way about them. You know, it's very strange, but your person may feel as though you're looking elsewhere now. Like, you have gained confidence there, not able to, you know, for some of you, this person may know that you actually are in love with someone else. This could be same-sex relationship for some of you. Your person actually knows deep down that you are in love, and because they know that, this is why it's making them want to hold on to the connection more. Because this person doesn't like to lose. This person likes to be in charge all the time. You know, this person has an energy of selfishness about them, where they can do their own thing, and, you know, they like to lead the way. They like to be the leader. You know, Libra is a sign of a leader. They like to be the leader. They like to be the one that dictates the name of the game, of where the direction of the relationship is going to go. They like to control others, you know, but at the same time, they don't like people getting too close. So there's the energy of bringing people close to them and then detaching. You know, this person can be quite cool, you know, and they like to keep people hanging on. But for some of you, this person may feel as though you've moved on and you're not interested in them no more. Okay, so how does this person feel about Gemini, please? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So this person may feel as though they know deep down that the situation is over. You know, this person may also feel like they have to, you know, because the Ace of Swords is all about bringing clarity to a situation. So they don't really feel as though things are quite clear. They don't really feel as though they can communicate effectively with you with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. For some of you, this person, you know, they may feel like it's time to move forward. They don't even want to gain clarity from the situation. They know what the situation is, especially if this person may have felt as though, you know, they've been manipulated in the past, or you have found out that they manipulated you. There's something around them knowing that there's no need for a conversation. There's no need to progress in, you know, I feel like for some of you, if this person was the person to manipulate you, they realize that they can't do that anymore. They realize they can't do that anymore. They realize they can't penetrate your mind anymore, confuse your mind anymore in the way that they did. You know, because we have the Ten of Swords, and I can't really show it because of the image of the card, but I'll cover it. You know, with the Ten of Swords, it speaks about endings, you know, finalization. So this person may feel as though the situation is final, is what I'm picking up right now. The situation is final. You know, what they used to do in the past, they're no longer able to do anymore. How does this person feel about Gemini, please? How does this person feel about Gemini, please? Okay, this person feels a lot because a lot of cards say that. How does this person feel about Gemini, please? Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So we're dealing with Sagittarius. And we've got the Two of Cups again. So I like using two decks. And we've got the Three of Pentacles, yeah. So this person, I feel, yeah, this person is thinking about, you know, for some of you, yes, a reconciliation. They want to reconcile. You know, you may work with this individual. This could have been like a love connection that happened at work. You know, the Wheel of Fortune, this person could be of a different cultural background than yourself. Could be connected with a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Sagittarius and Leo trine as well. Very harmonious. Or another Gemini, Libra, or a Aquarius individual. So for some of you, this person may want to reconcile, or this person may feel as though they are unable to reconcile because their focus is elsewhere. For some of you, if you have separated from this person, then this individual is focused on their relationship right now. This person is focusing on bettering themselves right now. Or this person could be thinking that if they're looking back, they are thinking that they made the wrong choice, yes, and they are basically thinking that you are happier with the person, or you would be happier with the other person or another person because you are a great catch, and they are willing to let you go, although they don't want to. The Three of Pentacles, they still want to work on something with you, regardless if you're with someone or not, you know, because this person sees you as their abundance. They're now realizing that they may have missed an opportunity with you. Or please say what resonates. They may feel like they've missed an opportunity with you. They may feel as though you are the abundant one, you know. You are the person that is very cultured, or you are the person that they should have chosen all along. When I say cultured, I mean that you are the person that ticks all the boxes. You know, you are a person that holds abundance from within, not just outwardly or materially. You have abundance from within that they wish that they acknowledged at the time, although they did acknowledge it, but at the same time they weren't respecting of it, and they wish that they could actually express to you how much you truly mean to them, you know, and they would like to have another opportunity with you, is what I'm picking up. So that's what I've got for you, Gemini. Please take what resonates. Please have an amazing rest of the month, and remember, you are amazing, you are magnificent, and if someone doesn't realize it at the beginning, then it's their loss. Anyway, take care of yourself. Peace out.